If you ever toured a home and thought, this yard is huge, I could get some goats, I can get some chickens, I can do that whole urban farming thing. Well, today, friend, this video might crush or actually technically save that dream. Welcome back to another 2-Minute Tuesday where I break down real estate topics for buyers, sellers, investors, or frankly, anyone that wants to understand the rules of the game before signing the paperwork. As always, thanks for tuning in. If you love getting smarter about real estate in bite-sized bursts, do me a favor, hit the like button down below, subscribe, and ring the bell so more people can find these videos. And frankly, it helps with the whole YouTube algorithm, so thank you in advance. My mission every Tuesday is, friends, it's quite simple, to educate you so you can make more confident, informed decisions on real estate. With that said, let's shift gears and talk about today's topic. What exactly is a deed restriction? Well, a deed restriction is a rule attached to a property that limits how you can use it. Unlike laws that apply to everyone in an entire city, deed restrictions apply only to that specific home or that neighborhood. They live inside the property's recorded documents and they transfer with owner to owner like a family heirloom that nobody asked for. They're legally binding, enforceable, and they don't disappear just because the previous owner never made word of them. So you may be asking, well, Alex, why do they exist? Well, most deed restrictions were created by developers or neighborhood associations to protect the very property value and maintain consistency. So for example, a developer might add restrictions that say, no commercial activity, meaning you can't open up a business in your garage. Think about that for a moment. Let's jump back to 1994. Jeff Bezos was sitting in his garage in his home, came up with the idea for Amazon. Imagine for a moment that he had deed restrictions there that prohibited this commercial activity. Amazon might not be what it is today. Now, another example might limit the height of fences. So your neighborhood doesn't build a 14-foot privacy wall that doubles as a billboard for some sort of dance lessons. Some communities actually restrict short-term rentals like Airbnbs. Others ban RVs, boat parking in driveways, and even some regulate exterior paint colors. Yeah, this means somewhere out there, a homeowner who desperately wanted a neon purple house, on the deed it said respectfully no. Here's a real world example. Let's say you buy a home with plans to build an accessory dwelling unit in the backyard to rent for extra income, but after closing you discover a deed restriction that prohibits secondary structures, or more specifically rental units. Suddenly, well, your investment strategy hits, well, a brick wall, not because of zoning, not because of financing, but because of restrictions tied directly to that deed. Or maybe you're selling a home and your buyer plans to park a travel trailer on the property. Now, if the deed restrictions bans trailers, that buyer now might back out or ask for concessions once they see that. And this brings up another good point here. Sellers really benefit from knowing these ahead of time as well, so there's no mid-escrow surprises at the end of the day. Let's break this down and talk a little bit further about these specific pros and cons quickly. Now, on the plus side, well, deed restrictions protect homeowners from disruptive or unpredictable property uses nearby. They also help keep neighborhoods stable, visually cohesive, and resale friendly. Now, on the downside, well, they can limit flexibility, rental potential, future building plans, or personal lifestyle choices. They can also be enforced unevenly, we've seen. Some neighborhoods may get away with bending the rules until someone complains, while others get a violation letter over a trash can that was visible for 47 minutes. The key takeaway is this. Restrictions, well, they can help you and they can restrict you, so they're kind of playing both sides of the fence. The power is knowing what you are agreeing to ahead of time. So if you're planning to buy or sell and you're not sure what restrictions might be riding along with the property, well, your realtor is going to be your best and first stop. They can pull the documents, explain what they mean, and help you evaluate how they might affect your goals. So whether you're adding rental income, storing adventure gear, or building new constructions, and yes, having that oh so friendly urban farm. And friends, that's going to be it for this video. Drop a comment down below if you have any questions or if you want me to decode another term in a future 2-Minute Tuesday. And if you happen to be in California looking to buy or sell or have some questions in general about California real estate, feel free to reach out to me. I'm a real estate agent right here in Orange County, California. Would be happy to sit down and chat with you. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss next week's episode, because smarter real estate decisions start with better information. All right, friends, that is officially going to be it. I'm going to be shutting off the cameras, and I will see you in the next video.